Hey guys, Tim here, and today I wanted to do hopefully a quick video about the situation going on with TotallyNotMark and how we all really need to come together. And I'm not really a big fan of boycotting stuff and just that whole way to do things, but this is really pretty much the only way we can hopefully at least let Toei Animation know that we're serious and that there definitely needs to be some changes with the way they conduct themselves as far as fair use and their IPs. For those of you that don't know what's going on, is Totally Not Mark is an anime YouTuber, which if you're watching my channel, you probably know his. But anyway, I haven't watched any of his videos in probably a year or two. Really, I stopped watching. I did enjoy like his older content, but whenever he started doing the totally blind watch throughs of stuff, it was just like that's kind of a bit too clickbaity for me, and it's just not something that really interests me. Like, I don't really care about watching someone's blind watch through of like Naruto or One Piece. It's like, and it kind of diminishes my opinion on his opinion on things a little bit, because if you're an adult and really into anime and stuff, like, you should have already known at least quite a bit about those series, and you shouldn't be new to them. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. What we need to get into is starting this month and into whenever, hopefully whenever his videos come back, we can start buying stuff again. But we really need to come together and just not support Toei Animation, and that really just means don't buy merchandise for their IPs like One Piece and Dragon Ball Z. I would say don't buy the DVDs or Blu-rays from Funimation if you're in America, or if you're in Japan from Toei themselves, I guess, or whatever distributor for the IP is in your country if you're not over here in America. But over here, Funimation does One Piece and Dragon Ball Z, and that's their two big ones over here. They also have Digimon, but yeah, they don't really release Digimon here, and I believe another company has the rights to Digimon over here. It's like Flatiron Films or something like that. But anyway, their two big ones are going to be One Piece and Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, just any of that. You really need to just stop buying their merchandise. That means, well, I didn't plan this or anything. It's like, this is one of the shirts I sleep in, so that's the reason I have a Goku shirt on. It's one of those old shirts that you wear that is just comfortable, so that's why I have it to sleep in. But yeah, just don't buy t-shirts, don't buy figures. I have some figures of theirs just on my shelf there. I'm not going to be buying any more of those, because really a lot of their income comes from merchandise. That's the huge part of like anime studios, and like however it works over there, like the conglomeration of just all the companies. A lot of what they make money from is merchandise, especially with Dragon Ball Z and stuff. So they don't make quite as much from DVD and Blu-ray sales, because not as many people buy those. Most of your casual fans are more likely to buy merchandise as opposed to buying physical media. So we really need to come together. Just not buy your plushies, not buy your Dragon Ball Star series, which is a little unfortunate, because I was going to get really into these. Next year I was going to try to collect all of them, but maybe I still will. If you're going to buy stuff of their IPs, one way you can go about it is to actually just buy it used. Go to eBay and buy them used. That way the money is going to a person, and that person's already given money to Toei, so Toei would not be getting the money from you for buying it from that person. So that'll be a way that I can still collect these, hopefully, because I really do want to start collecting those. But yeah, we really all need to come together, because it won't mean a whole lot if just a few hundred people. We need to have thousands of people, just thousands of collectors that usually buy stuff, to just stop buying stuff from Toei IPs. I would say it's probably safe to still buy manga, like the Dragon Ball Super manga and One Piece manga. Actually, I don't know about Dragon Ball Super manga. Toei might have a stake in that, but I'm pretty sure Toei doesn't have a stake in the Viz English manga release or the Japanese manga release. So I don't think they would get funds from that, but they will for any merchandise that you buy for their IPs. So you just need to not buy any merchandise, because I don't know about the Dragon Ball Super sales, but I do know that the One Piece DVD sales in Japan is not very high, and even Bleach had better home media as far as DVD and Blu-ray sales. Even Bleach, which One Piece manga dwarfs Bleach in sales, but the Bleach anime used to outsell the One Piece anime, so that goes to show just how few DVDs they actually sell. Like, they only sell like thousands of anime DVDs over in Japan for series. It's not a whole lot. That's not a big part of what they make money off of with these animation studios. A lot of them make their money off of merchandise. That's why if you've ever been to Japan, like over here in the West, we don't get quite as much merch. But whenever the seasonal series come out in Japan, you will see pop-up shops all over the place, and it will be merchandise for anything you could think of. Pencils, erasers, notepads, just anything you can think of, and they make merchandise for it, because that's how they make their big money. That's how they make a lot of their money for animation studios and companies over there, is through their merchandise, as opposed to home media as far as DVDs and Blu-rays. So it's kind of the same over here. Most of the people over here are casual fans and are just buying merchandise from like Books A Million or your GameStops and stuff, just stuff that you find. And as far as like the figure collectors, they're buying off like Ami Ami and Right Stuff and Crunchyroll Store, just wherever. And we all just need to come together and just not buy stuff from Toei IPs anymore. Hopefully, until they can change their ways, it would be nice if like we could get some other channels, get their videos reinstated, but TotallyNotMark is definitely the biggest channel I believe that they've come after, so it is really surprising because he's been around for quite a few years now, and he lost hundreds of videos, so I believe it's like 150 or something videos, but I believe it's pretty much all the One Piece and Dragon Ball related videos that he did, even just drawing videos, which is like art videos. I'd never watched any of those, so I don't know if he uses official art in those, like, I don't know if he shows them on the screen any, but it's definitely an abuse of the copyright system by Toei Animation, and this is not the first time they've done it, and it probably won't be the last unless we like make a stand and show them that this is not okay, because it's really affecting a lot of people. This isn't the first person they've struck down. Nintendo is another one that is incredibly notorious for abusing DMCA's and copyright claims, because they've even affected me back in 2016 or 17 with my art, doing just fan art, and they was going around and striking down tons of fan art back then. It was, I believe, when the Pokemon Sun and Moon games came out, they just went on a rampage of just copyright and DMCAing just tons of artwork, and they're not quite as bad as they used to be. They're still pretty bad on Zelda content, but they're not as bad as they used to be. But Toei Animation is just, as long as we don't make a stand, they're just going to get worse, and they're going to end up coming after tons of channels. Eventually they'll end up coming after Teching 101 or Grand Line Reviews, and those are pretty much the only two anime YouTubers that I currently watch. So I would be really bummed if they had their stuff flagged and taken down and they couldn't make content for the series that I like anymore, so that would be a little disappointing. And Toei will probably end up doing that if they keep noticing that they can get away with these sorts of things, because even someone as big as TotallyNotMark, even he isn't able to get any help from YouTube. It's like YouTube is not helping him at all. It's really unfortunate, and there's nothing that content creators can really do. All we can do is try to contact the platforms that we host our content on and try to get it reinstated. But if they won't do it, due to Toei or Nintendo or whoever it is just abusing the DMCA and copyright systems, it's just, there's nothing we can do. All we have to do is abide by the rules and try to continue on. But yeah, this is a really big hit for the fandom, because if they keep doing it, it's just going to get worse, and we really need to make a stand. So I'm making this video. If I can convince just a few people that watch my videos just to go on a boycott of just not buying anything related to Toei IPs, even that would be helpful a little bit. And if those people were to make videos, if they're YouTubers, I encourage everyone to make a video encouraging others to boycott. I made a Facebook post. I don't have many anime friends in real life, but I made a post explaining the situation and how we shouldn't support Toei IPs anymore. So all I can do is this. I can just make this video and I can make posts about it on my social media, and that's really all we can do. All we can do is make posts about it, spread the word about their the Toei Animation abusing the systems, and we can talk with our wallets. We can not buy stuff. It's like I don't buy too much Toei IPs actually. Like it's no more than a few things a year usually, as far as buying new media, because I just don't really buy it anymore. But I do have some One Piece Blu-rays. I picked up some of the TV specials from Ride Stuff sales, so those will be coming in. But I've already bought those, but I'm not going to be buying any more. I'm not going to support One Piece or Dragon Ball Super through Funimation anymore. I was excited to go and watch the new Dragon Ball Super movie next year, but now I don't really want to go and see that in theater because it would support Toei Animation, so probably just going to do that. Yeah. So really, this video went on longer than it needed to. The points are just don't support Toei Animation anymore. Don't support their IPs. And if enough of us come together and just not support them, and we can get the word out there, eventually it would take quite a bit for us to get Toei's attention, and just it would take a lot of people over a prolonged period of time to get their attention, because Japan is notorious for not changing. Like their companies and the mindset of Japanese and their culture is just, they are very hesitant to change, and they will abuse copyright systems because they can, and they won't change unless we make a combined effort to force them to hopefully change. So that's really all we can do. We need to do it for as long as it takes. Just don't support stuff. If you're going to watch their anime, don't watch it on official sources. I'm sure you can find other ways to watch the content if you want to watch it. I'm sure it is everywhere. I'm pretty sure you could even find stuff on YouTube where you can watch it. I'm not going to say which sites you can go to because you can find them yourself, but don't watch Toei IPs on Crunchyroll or Funimation or anywhere else. We really need to come together for this. That way we can make some change. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we can come together and get some progress made. Thanks for watching. Later.